No napping, Jay. What are you talking about? There's no naps. I'm wide awake. I'm here. I'm ready to rock. What's up, guys? Good to see you all. Welcome to the live stream. It's a little later than normal. I apologize, man, but I'm here. I'm here. Here I am. It's Late Night Live number 84. The 84th installment of this beautiful show. The 84th installment. You currently got a media day on your TV. Zahabi seems like a really nice guy, whereas Radtke just comes across cringe, trying to act like an a-hole heel. He definitely pushes that a-hole heel vibe, especially in Canada. I think Modestus Bukauskas wins. I'm picking him over Cutelaba. I feel good about Modestus, chat. Going from Bo to the Reaper is a huge step up. Agreed, man. I guess beating Bo Nickel earned him like a massive prize because now he's in talks to fight. Pretty marquee fight. It's lunchtime, not late night. You okay, AJ? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Doing real good. You doing bag work and sprawl drills during lunchtime? Sounds amazing. I think we underestimated RDR. Yeah, we did. We definitely did. I don't think we know. Did Whittaker say anything? Did he? On IG News, he said fight news is coming. All right, there we go. What's good, brother? Let's get this bag. Let's get it, bro. Let's go 40K OTS. Anyone else really want to see DDP RDR? Maybe the goofiest, most fun striking battle of all time? Well, we'll see if we get there, bro. Quan Lee has actually become a favorite, just like you predicted, you mastermind. Listen, Ji-Yoon Lee was going to become a favorite. I told you. So I hope you guys bet that side early. I'm doing the Savage Dog Lock after this. The lines may have flipped, but for me, it's still a dog. And either way, I'm not shifting my lock because the line flipped. I'm not doing that. That just seems like a stupid strategy. I don't know. I just have to rely on it as what it is. But I'm still going with the dog. I mean, he might not be the dog now, but he was the dog. So it is what it is, man. I can't, chase a new underdog lock because the odds shifted. Even Belal went Charles Radtke. To be fair, though, that's his boy. I'm building anticipation. You like the tactics? Hey, you sent me the video. All right, I'll check it out. Make sure if you send me stuff on Instagram, it's at the MMA Experts page, especially during live streams, because I only really tune into that one. Bro, I didn't get it, Vulture. I don't know. It's lunchtime, baby. It's lunchtime, baby. It's lunchtime, baby. Also, Vulture, I texted you back, bro. I know you had asked me, what's it called? You had something to tell me yesterday, but I forgot to call you, man. But I sent you a text. I sent you a text, my brother. My brother, I sent you the text, man. And we're doing the lock today. We got most confident picks. I'll be honest, I have finished almost everything for that show. I obviously have the dog lock. I have my most confident picks on the card. And then I have two other underdogs, which I like. One of them, which is actually a confident pick. I might shift him to the honorable mention in confident picks. I don't know. I'll see. And then I got some props that I lined up. I try to go for 5 props, including over-unders, that I think have a good chance. Obviously, Friday I'll have more. And then right now we have almost every parlay created, but not yet. Hey, your guy, Rye, thank you for $13.99. That's funny as fuck. You got Dave Feldman on that pick. Sup, AJ just flew back in from work, killed it on last weekend's parlay. So I'm here to share a little with you as promised. Your guy, Rye, you're very generous for throwing money my way, dude. I appreciate you a lot, bro. Thank you for $13.99. Your guy, Rye. You think Lee's a little risky? Listen, bro, there's risk with all these picks, man. Me and Finch made you flip from Malott to Radtke. Let's get it, bro. Radtke's a nice underdog for me. If striking was not complete dog shit, he dropped Mearshart twice. We're talking about Reina the Ritter, I think. When Belal wins this weekend, what would you do? He turns heel and calls out Islam. I'll say, holy fuck. I think that would be a massive move that would probably earn him some fans, but I doubt he will. Trump said he's not pulling back tariffs on China. Sent you some on X. Oh, shit. The tariffs are not getting pulled back, chat. I don't know. Let's see what happens. You sent me something about Charles Johnson calling out Kai Asakura. It's a good fight. Yeah, Mearshart was doing well on the feet with RDR. Definitely makes me worry about Rainier the Ritter a lot. I mean, Radke's a good underdog bet. He's a good underdog play. Like, I'm almost tempted to go Savage Dog Lock Radke, but it's like, I keep getting in my head. I won't even lie to you, bro. I keep getting in my head about it. My initial lean, Ji Yoon Lee. Like, I try to go with my initial lean. Last week, it was Kwang Lee. You know my initial lean for my Savage Dog Lock on UFC 314? And some of you are going to say that I'm full of shit, but I'm not. My initial lean, I was going to Savage Dog Lock Dominic Reyes. But then I said, no, let me go main event. Let me go Lopez. Reyes could get chinned. Yeah, swear to God. So I try to go just off initial instinct. My initial instinct was, damn, Radtke and Malott's a close fight, but I think Radtke outdogs him. Now, with the Lee fight, I was like, bro, Chi Lee going to beat Willie Cap, bro. I think Modesta's going to beat Cutelaba, too. It is a fucking dope fight. Alexa and Natália seem in good spirits. Immediate day. I think they're going to bring us a good fight. Oh, definitely. You sent me a now, Vulture? I'll check it out right now. Radtke is good. Radtke's good. Radtke trains with, what's his name? That champion? Yeah, Belal. Finch gassing up Belal just to go on a rant about how he's picking JDM cracked me up. I was like, no shit. I know, Vulture. I shouldn't have flipped. Fuck the pick flips. You got a job meeting? Have a good job meeting, bro. I'll whisper sweet nothings in your ear to throw you off. A raise, bro. You better fucking tell me, Hernanov. I hope you get this raise, dude. Shout out to you, dude. I'm wishing you luck. Full month gone sober, felt great AF and W. Let's go, Hernanov. Let's get you this raise and get you back on the rips. Malott seems unfazed with Radtke's BS. He seems calm and composed, whereas Radtke is indulged, trying to be his heel guy. Well, that's his character, right? That's how he carries it. You know, I wouldn't read too far into Radtke shit talk. Like, that's part of his game, you know? W. Soberanov, right? Willie Cat is a stupid ass nickname. Reminds me of a knockoff of Will E. Coyote. Bro, when I hear Willie Cat, I just think some fucking bald cat. I just think of some bald cat. Cutelaba, Radtke, JDM, Savage Parlay. Good luck, Corbo. Good luck, Corbo, but I'm not on that side, bro. But I wish you nothing but luck, bro. You know me. You know where my head's at. You guys know where my head's at. I like Chuck Buffalo, bro. USA. USA. Sorry. Have a good one, Around. See you soon. They're talking about Ian Gary trying to sabotage the main event by having his kid give Jack a pack of full M&Ms, knowing it's his favorite, so Jack will miss weight. That's funny as fuck. That's funny as fuck, but Jack's not going to wilt. This card's mid as fuck. How many pay-per-views do you think it sells? I think the card does 125,000 pay-per-view buys. I think it's possible fighters to get their chin back, like Reyes, after getting flatlined 3 times in a row. Maybe his chin's just not as bad as we thought, but also, has he been cracked? Has he been cracked, though? You know, he hasn't been cracked like that in a long while. You going Radtke, JDM, and Val for a dog 3-leg? Holy shit, Bentley. Hey, Ronnie Swain, thank you for the $5, big dog. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, bro. I like Radtke too. Just comes across a bit cringe at media day. No, he does that Colby Covington thing. Yeah, this is a fun card for hardcores. This is a hardcores card for sure. If you like high level, this is what it's all about. If you follow the sport, this is what it's all about. Your safe picks are Radtke and BSD by KO. Let's go. Great to get you live for once, brother. Ronnie Swain, I'm glad to have you, dog. You want to see JDM KO Belal? Listen, that would be fucking awesome. You got some dog money on Chuck Buffalo? Let's fucking get it. Why am I the only non-rates? I don't think that's right. I don't think I'm the only non. I think this, I don't know. I think it's minimal racist in the streaming space, but I don't know for sure. Got to make a pay-per-view parlay to pay for the pay-per-view. I agree with that, Firefighter. You're right. We have to hit on a pay-per-view parlay. I think an Aldo, Natália Silva pay-per-view parlay. If you're a savage and you have JDM in the main event, you might as well throw him in. I think Zahabi is in the fight more than given credit for. He's in the fight, but I still got him losing. I still think he loses, bro. You going savage mode and picking JDM? I see you, Brenda. I know Guru did make a good case for JDM. Mike Finch made a good case for JDM. The JDM pickers, respect to him. I saw the news about an India and Pakistan war. That's crazy. Send Venmo, brother. I'll tell you my Venmo right now. I'll drop it right in chat, all right? Bang. 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 What's up, Aerostomp? What's up, everybody? I think the crowd is going to be electric if JDM beats Belal. Crazy how overlooked RDR was. Yeah, in hindsight, but leading up to it, it was like, yo, this is going to be business handle for Bo. Watch that Mearshart fight. You'd be thinking otherwise, Confident picks this week. I got a handful of them. We're going to go over my confident picks in the video that I'm dropping in a little while. I'm going to go over what I feel are my most confident picks on the card. Belal's giving you lazy vibes. Okay. Yeah, my name is Antonio, bro. My name's Antonio DeVito. That's my real name. But I've gone by AJ since I was 8 years old. Boom, 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 boom. Real name sounded like a mafia movie character, bro. That's funny. Thoughts on Pereira's last tweet? I didn't see it. What did he say? What did he say? Hey, you're an Antonio too. It's a great name. Even if Belal was a savage, I'd still be a hater. He just pisses you off. So his personality gets to you. Can Natália Silva beat Grasso? I believe so. Belal is a machine. I agree. Hey, Tony, mamma mia. What's up, Ray? What's up, David Frazier? What's crack-a-lacking? Belal's injury before his fight's a red flag. Fair point. You pick flip to Bo? Oh, shit. Should mom call you Antonio or AJ? Antonio. Yo, for real, shout out for telling us to hop on that Young Lee line. Shit move quick, right, Trevbot? That's why the Monday show is so important, bro. The Monday show is important, bro. I'm telling you. The reason he's flipping to favorite status is because like he's got a real good chance to win this thing, man. It'll be even odds wise, it's close. It'll be a big surprise. Like if Willie Cat goes out and beats Lee, I'll be pretty impressed because Willie Cat doesn't have much fit for physicality and he's not that powerful. His power is overrated. Bilal's lack of finishing ability plus his cringe talk turns you off. Respect, Brendo. I get it. Alex calls me what's it called? He calls me Antonio a lot, but he's gonna call me AJ on stream. I'm picking Muhammad to win with my money, but I'd rather listen to JDM on the mic. Fuck yeah. You're paying JDM because you believe in his striking. Picking the over the hill slow. You think mediocre bot? Come on, man. It doesn't have anything to do with religion, my prediction. I'm not picking based on that. You think JDM has enough cardio and takedown defense to match Belal style-wise? I'm picking the side of Belal by decision. We're going to have a side parlay with JDM. If I cook up a side parlay with JDM, no, it'll be on fight day when my emotions get the best of me. I will not do it beforehand. What did Pereira's last tweet say, bro? Just tell me. Do I have to go fucking look it up now? Come on, man. Help your boy out and do it for me. Help your boy out and do it for me. My best pick ever was Sam Patterson. I agree. That was the savage dog lock of all savage dog locks. What is the savage dog lock? Find out in a couple hours, bro. After this stream, I'm going to record my video. I have everything already set up for the video. Hey, you sent me $10 on Venmo. Yo, shout out to my boy. Life's gotten the best of you the past few months, but I got my chin up and I'm rolling with the punches. Been here for all the content, just a little less vocal. Hey, Junior Troy, well, I'm glad I still got you, bro. And I hope that whatever you're going through, I hope that it all turns around, bro. And thank you for the $10, man. Thank you for donating to the machine, bro. You make this thing possible, bro. This channel truly is made possible by your guys' donations, right? Because I'm not out here selling anything. All I got is the membership program. If you want to join and you want to be in the member streams, you want to come on the live show. Pereira hinted that he's having beef with the UFC and might not fight Hank. Damn. What's up, AJ? Just tuning in, taking a fat ripski before I head to work. Sounds like a great day, Zohan. Did Bo Nickel get fraud checked or is RDR just really good? We'll find out as RDR fights somebody higher ranked. Liked on the phone and TV. Hey, thank you, Jacob Garcia. Zahabi's your savage dog lock. You're a menace, bro. You going against my guy, Aldo? Let's make some fucking money, Barry. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. You got a weird feeling JDM gets it done? Definitely live. Patterson to win by KO odds. Crazy. I don't even know. You feel like Ritter's that good? He looks that good. Ian Gary's at media day. Wow. The backup fighter gets a spot. Bo Nickel just looked really bad against RDR. He's got a lot to work on. But hey, RDR goes on to become champ. Loss doesn't look too bad for Bo. You think someone with good takedown defense and knockout power, or in power knocks out RDR? I think possibility. I'm going for a base Charles Radtke, bro. Definitely an underdog that I like on this card. Last event I was at, UFC Fight Night Verdum versus Brown 1. Is picking against Shevchenko futile? Fiorot wins on paper, but paper is made by men who would get destroyed by Shevchenko. So what is real? I don't know. The reality is we won't know who wins until the closed cage, and the fight begins. Ian Gary talking about how he became the backup because he made them in negotiations. He's such a tool. He doesn't have any hold like that over the UFC. Listen, Charles is cool. You like his interviews. Radtke's based, bro. He talks crazy shit. Radtke doesn't give a fuck. He's one of those types of guys. He just doesn't give a fuck. And I respect that about him. You think it should have been RDR Bakoyev and Nickel Loader? Low key, that would have been better off. Your current bets are Sterling, Jasudavicius, Silva, and JDM. I mean, you got a fair chance to cash, Carrion. I wish you luck. They would have been more well matched, but you can't give Nickel Loader after he had just beaten Paul Craig. RDR did have the perfect game plan. He showed a good fight IQ. He showed that veteran savviness. How far can RDR get? I mean, he's at least going to get to a Rob Whittaker fight, top contender matchup. Haven't been here in ages. Hope all is well. How you been, UFC casual? Yeah, haven't seen you in a minute, dude. What you been? You been not watching UFC, or you just been going to other chats, bro? I think Valentina's gonna take an L this time too. I mean, Jazz is definitely gonna wrestle, but Andrade, she's short, hard to take down sometimes. Still rips. Santos still mini Oliveira. Nah, I think Santos is a bigger, Daniel Lacerda. Charles said someone's going to pay for the Canadians booing our national anthem. He goes out there and fucks up Mike Malott. The shit that he's going to talk in that microphone is going to go crazy. It's going to go crazy. Hey, UFC casual. I'm glad to have you for this stream, my friend. Good to see you back. But nah, the UFC's been at a bit of a standstill, dry point. I totally understand why, if you're casually into watching pay-per-views, you're not going to be hanging out leading up to the Apex cards and shit like that. Jessica looked a bit fat, yeah, but I don't think you can fully write her off. You think Alex is leaving the UFC? All right, I'm going to look at Alex Pereira's tweets now. Let's see. I always answer the UFC's calls. If they want to play with me, we can do that. I've never spoken poorly of the UFC, but with what I've just heard, I'm disheartened. I've already had thoughts of not fighting anymore, and after what was just relayed to me, this may be the start. No shit. No shit. No shit. I might have to put that in the title. Wow. Wow. That's fucking crazy. That's crazy. Still the pound for pound number one MMA streamer. Thank you, UFC Casual. I'm glad to have you back, bro. It's always good to see you, man. For real, bro. I appreciate you a lot. Shout out to UFC Casual. Alex Pereira on Twitter is not fucking around. Holy shit. This is a big deal, what he's saying. This is not a joke. Like, this is intense. This is intense. But yeah, he must be upset about how much they're offering him pay-wise. There's something deep going on here. Definitely not a good look. I mean, not a good move by the UFC to let Pereira be, moderately unhappy. Like, why would they want to risk this? Alex Pereira is still one of the biggest stars right now in the UFC, if not the biggest star. and him leaving the promotion, that ain't good. That ain't good, chat. That would do damage to the promotion. I don't care about him having a belt or not. Fuck the belt. Alex Pereira considering leaving the UFC is crazy. I'm going to get into more of a, I want to in-depth break down exactly what I think is happening in a moment. But I do want to update this thumbnail because I feel like it's worthwhile. Like Alex Pereira leaving the UFC is kind of a more important thumbnail than just having, RDR and fucking Whittaker in the front. I think Alex Pereira threatening to leave the UFC is crazy shit. What I'm doing right now, if you're wondering, is I'm working my magic, bro. They call me AJ, the king of the thumbnail. And I'm living up to the hype, bro. I'm living up to the hype. I'm making this thumbnail right now as we speak. I'm the quickest thumbnail fucking maker of all time. I got the thumbnail speed like you'd never believe. You understand? This thumbnail that I'm cooking up makes the stream better. All right. That's pretty crazy, man. I'm kind of shocked right now seeing this. Holy shit. Like he's threatened to leave the UFC or retire, essentially, is what I'm getting. That's what, is being said. All right. This thumbnail is going to look sick, bro. You see in a second. Big Bang Bosch type shit, bro. You guys see I mixed up the color scheme on the thumbnail today? Brought something a little different, Brought something a little different. All right. I think this is the right thumbnail for me. All right. Don't worry, chat. I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere. I was just making a new thumbnail. All right. This new thumbnail is now the marquee news of the day. So this is very worrisome because I don't think the UFC can afford Alex Pereira to leave the organization, at least not comfortably afford it. So I want to bring up the tweet that Alex Pereira posted, and I want to kind of give more of an in-depth analysis of what I think could potentially be going on and what's happening here. So Alex Pereira went on Twitter. This is literally 25 minutes ago. He said, I always answered the UFC's calls, which is more than true. I mean, he fought multiple times a year, taking the biggest fights possible and taking high-risk matchups and still, pulling through. Shout out Junior Troy. Thank you for becoming a member once again, my friend. Big W to Junior Troy. I'm glad to have you back, buddy. He said, I always answer the UFC's calls, but if they want to play with me, we can do that. So I'm assuming that there is a timeline. They want him to fight Ankalaev in. Maybe it's a matchup this summer that he just doesn't want to take. Maybe he needs some extra time off. Maybe they don't want to pay him a certain amount. Or maybe he's asking the UFC for a different matchup first before he would rematch Ankalaev, and maybe they don't want to do such a thing. Never spoken poorly of the UFC, but with what I've just heard, I'm disheartened. That's interesting. So what did he just hear? What did he just hear? What just happened? What did he hear that bothered him? I don't know. Is it a John Jones retirement and Aspinall fighting Gane for the vacant belt and he wanted to fight Aspinall at heavyweight, which I think still sells? Is it that he wanted to fight Ankalaev later rather than sooner and the UFC is giving him a hard time about it and saying he's going to have to rebuild, do a different fight? I don't know. I've already had thoughts of not fighting anymore. So he is considering not fighting after the fight against Ankalaev. So that loss got to him. And then after what they just relayed to me, this may be the start. Really, I think it means this may be the end. So Alex Pereira, upset, very upset, enough so to claim that he is considering not fighting anymore. Chat, I want to hear what you guys are thinking. I'm seeing some people in chat saying, he's ducking. Some people saying that, I don't know, the fight went on too far off for him. Is it that he wants to fight sooner rather than later or later rather than sooner? I don't know. You think he might have broken his hand early in the fight against Ankh? Maybe he needs more time. He might need more time, but this is crazy. This type of news is shocking because like Alex Pereira is the UFC star right now. Fuck a title. He doesn't need a belt. He could go up to heavyweight and still get crazy viewership. A rematch with Ankalaev is still massive. Is it that he said to the UFC, hey, I want to move up in weight, and they're saying no? Did he say he doesn't want to cut weight anymore? He wants to go to heavyweight and test his luck there, and he'd prefer to do that instead of the Ankalaev fight, and that's why he's upset? Does Ankalaev not want to fight until 2025, or rather 2026? Is Ankalaev injured? I don't know. This is crazy, man. And Alex don't like other fighters when he tweets things are serious. And I think maybe he is considering fight options outside the UFC due to the star power he has, maybe boxing. Or maybe what happened is he's in talks for a boxing fight and he wants to do TKO boxing and they're saying no. Early Poirier versus Holloway prediction. I don't know. I was early leaning Poirier, but Holloway could get him. But Poirier's been his kryptonite forever. I would assume Dana would do anything to keep Pereira. Maybe he's just using this as some form of negotiation tactic. But it's still major to have the biggest star of the promotion speaking out against the promotion. I mean, this is pretty fucking crazy. Not what I expected on a Wednesday afternoon. Not what any of us expected. Jones asked to fight him and the UFC turned them down. You think that was it? That Jones wants to fight him and then the UFC said no? I don't know. I don't know. Thank you, Fight Milk, for $2. You, Guru, Lucas, Ariel, Submission Radio, The Weasel, Mohammed Fudali, Dan Hardy, and Luke Thomas should step up and create your own promotion. Collectively, you all own the MMA media space. That's crazy. UFC, please pay Poetan. The issue is funding, bro. We could put all our money together. We're not going to have enough to pay high caliber guys unless the, first event absolutely blows the roof off the place. And how do we even all work in unison? I would assume that, myself, Guru, and Lucas Tracy may have similar mentalities on certain matchups and, what's entertaining and what's not. But then you would have, others with a completely contrarian side that could cause issues. I don't know. I mean, it's a fun daydream, but the likelihood of all of us linking up, I don't know, man. I don't know. Experts Fight League would definitely fucking be lit. Experts Fight League, bro. The EFL, or it's an Experts Fight Club. Experts Fighting Championship. Chris Hayes, thank you for the 5. If Poetan leaves and they don't book Jones versus Aspinall / Ilya versus Islam, I'll give up. Bro, boxing's about to pull through. I know. Holy shit. Holy shit. Thank you for the $5, Chris Hayes. Thank you, brother. Israel and Palestine are going to be at peace before Guru and Ariel work together. Agreed, KZ. No, me and Guru have never done a co-stream. We have a deal, though, that Guru has agreed that we will do a co-stream at 100,000 subscribers. You all back a promotion like PFL and only make videos for them. That way the whole content media that the UFC has been benefiting from is gone and they're forced to get better. A UFC strike from all the content creators would go hard, bro. It'd go crazy. The issue is they won't all team up and do that. It would be difficult. We're all working. This is our full-time jobs. Everybody that was listed by you does this as a job, right? And we make our money off. So we pay our bills with covering MMA, right? So to not cover the UFC, bro, it would put us in a rough spot, man. You know, we'd have to fucking be working at Walgreens on the fucking weekdays and shit. And I don't really want to work at a Walgreens, man. You know what I'm saying? Casual Degenerate, thank you for the $2. W to you, my friend. Shout out. Shout out to the G. I hope that the UFC gets things sorted with Alex Pereira because we're at kind of a dry point as far as star-studded matchups. And I think that we need this. Dude, a UFC media strike would be crazy. You'll come up with the money to support all of you somehow? All right. You work hard, incredibly hard, AJ. So dedicated and admire your work ethic. Thank you, Doug. Thank you, bro. This is crazy, man. Alex Pereira could have asked for a boxing match, and he's very upset that he's not getting that. He could ask to be moving up, or he could ask for, you know, a different timeline of the fight with Ankalaev, and the UFC saying no. Yeah, I don't want to work at Walgreens at all. Better late than never. What's good, Savage? What's up, Jeff Disatel? Good to see you, buddy. Also, make sure you guys hit the like button, man. We're currently closing in on 50 likes. I'd like to see 50 likes already hit by now. Holy shit. When the UFC's biggest star tells you he's considering bailing out, we got a problem here. We got a problem. I mean, hopefully the UFC calls Alex Pereira and they smooth things over because I really think that Poatan never fighting again is bad for the promotion. You think he wants more time in between fights? I think that's completely fair. Give him some more time. What's up, AJ, brother? Tuning in to a lunchtime live at work. Just scratching my head on the Radtke KO prop is going to pay me. Let's go, Michael. Fuck yeah. Go to the top comment, Grok suggestions. All right, let's see what it says. Alex Pereira seems frustrated with UFC, likely over contract terms or scheduling for a potential rematch from Aiemann. His recent ex-post hinted at feeling undervalued despite his loyalty. Issues might include pay disputes or fight timing, especially after his UFC 313 loss. While the UFC sees this as business, Pereira's talk of retirement suggests deeper concerns. Details aren't clear, but it reflects ongoing fighter tensions. Yeah, Grok breaks it down well, man. A shout out to Grok, dude. Shout out to the AI. No loyalty in business is real, unfortunately, but true. Wow. Wow. I was against Eddie's statement about UFC star power, but boxing is making super fights. What is the UFC doing? They can't make champ versus interim. It's an issue, bro. This is crazy. 5 years ago, I would have said you're nuts if you told me about this future. Hey, thank you, Yadalock. Wow. I guess, yeah, everybody's expendable in a sense, even in the fight game. Crazy shit. Wow. Yuri Starch's little Ank? I don't know. I don't know about that, bro. I disagree. I disagree with that, bro. I seriously do. Whoa. What's up, SG? A sick part of me wants the UFC to fail as karma for their constant mistakes, bro. We don't want the UFC to fail. Trust. We want the UFC to thrive, dude. Dana's too stubborn to ever listen to the fans. He will actually go out of his way to do the opposite due to his stubbornness. That's why no big fights are ever made. I guess so. Dana's definitely in his like most stubborn era that I feel he's ever been in. I don't understand why we're sucking John's dick and not taking care of Pereira when he's literally the bigger star. It's just fuck, man. It's that, you know, John Jones, Dana White fucking connection. I don't know. Ian just said there's this curly-haired freak on YouTube who wears a cap like Peaky Blinders and talks shit about me that if I ever see him in public, I'm going to submit in front of his girl. No way. He said that? How could he say that about me when I picked him? Did he really say that, Doug? That'd be funny. I think John Jones got to do one more fight, though. He's got to fight. The Discord, you just made an account. There's a link in the membership tab. It should still be active. You're joking. I knew you were joking, Doug. I'm like, no way. I'm like, I picked him. I picked him, bro. For every lick I take, I get a dono. Fuck it, let's do it. GTA 6 MMA Experts online group. That might have to happen. Yeah, man. I'll probably play GTA 6 with my Discord for sure. I don't know if I'll do it on a YouTube live chat, maybe a members only stream, but I'd be down to have the fucking members of the channel play. I'll hop on with them. I'm down for that. UFC going under, bro. No, it'd be terrible, man. The UFC, it's like the NFL going under. Like, nah, it's not going to happen. If anything, there'll be a shift of management, you know? That's the only thing I could see. Also, guys, make sure you subscribe if it's your first time here. After this stream, not right after, but a little while after, I'm going to upload this week's Best MMA Bets. I'm uploading my, Savage Calls of the Week. Everyone assuming the tweet is something UFC have said, but we don't know. He said, from what I have heard, that could come from any source. I guess. Bro, the UFC going under, we just be watching PFL all the time, bro. I mean, PFL's all right. I like PFL. I didn't like PFL with the seasons, but I've been liking the World Tournament, and I'm paying attention to it. If PFL overtakes the UFC, I will be fucking shocked. It's amazing how promoters are so dumb. Instead of rematching Garcia and Haney immediately and selling millions of pay-per-views, they put them in warm-up fights, and now nobody cares about a rematch, fumble the bag. I know. It's stupid. Ryan Garcia handled business against Devin Haney, and then he goes on to lose to Raleigh Romero. UFC goes down, MMA will probably go extinct. It'll become a sideshow again. I'll have to change my name to Boxing Experts. Guys, the once great MMA analyst is back to the grassroots. It's somehow I'm back to boxing again. You rewatched the full fight of JD and Basil. I think if Basil didn't gas, he would have convincingly won. I'm worried, bro. I'm picking fucking Belal for, a reason. I think the UFC is important, bro. John Jones is taking way too much time. One title defense, bro. That's all he's got. And we just sitting and waiting. Sitting, waiting. Oh, my God. Can we get a John Jones fight booked finally? No, we can't. Okay. No problem. Whatever. Chat, I'll make a deal with you, chat. I'm going to make a fucking deal of a lifetime with you, chat. I'm telling you. I'm not making this deal often during lunchtime. 56 likes we have right now. What are the odds we run it up to 100 likes? Can we do it? Want to do it? You want to do it? Your brother works at Rockstar. Give me inside information. A premier MMA organization is important, but I just don't know if it's going to be PFL, man. The UFC is reigned supreme for a long, long time. If they somehow go under, I'd be shocked. There's too much money behind them, bro. At worst, they would be bought out by some Saudi billionaires and somebody else would run the show. The UFC needs to promote more, though. Sup, AJ? The weather's getting so much better over here in New York. Let's go, Usus. I'm glad to hear it, bro. What do you guys think? If we hit 100 likes before the 1 hour mark, I will do a Bon Ripski, which I never do during the afternoons. And I don't take Ripskis during the lunchtime lives very often. But I don't know. I'm just in a really great mood today. And I feel like I want to have fun with you guys as much as possible. So we have 150 plus. We almost have 160 people watching. We're at 68 likes. If we hit 100 likes in the next 15 minutes, I'll do a Bon Ripski, a little CBD Lion Bon Ripski savagery. I'll be like Joey Diaz in the prime of the church of what's happening now. You understand? I'll be primed. I'll be a prime savage. Prime savage. I'll be primed. You want to see the cross-eyed shadow boxing in the corner? That's funny as fuck. Yeah, I'm watching the Lord of the Rings. I'm going to see Sinners tonight, the new horror movie. You were the first like on the stream today. Thank you, Trebbot. What's the workout today before the lock of the week video drops? I'm going to drop the video first. I'm doing back and buys today. But no, I'm going to drop the video first, man. I'm pretty much ready to record for this week's best MMA bets. I just need to create one graphic first, and then I'm going to record that video and then get it all uploaded, and then I'm going to go to the gym afterwards. Gym after. I'm excited to see the movie Useless. Fuck yeah. No, I'm not getting movie theater dome, bro. I'm going to actually try to watch. The UFC has been fumbling the bag lately. I know. It's true. What happened with Shama? So there's, I guess, a little tension between the UFC and Shama. I guess something that Alex Pereira had asked for is not being met, and he's considering leaving the UFC or even potentially retiring altogether because his needs don't feel met. I mean, I'll show you this tweet once again if you haven't seen it, if you just tuned in. He said, "As I've always answered the UFC's calls, but if they play with me, we can do that. I've never spoken poorly on the UFC, but with what I've just heard, I'm disheartened. I've already had my thoughts of not fighting anymore, and after what was just relayed to me, this may be the start or maybe the end." Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, bro. That's crazy. You feel Shama's pain, the same reason why you resigned? Fair. Alex has come through so many times. I think Radtke's a good dog worth a play in a parlay for sure. I think so. Radtke is a savage dog, and he's going savage mode USA in this all. Dana's focusing on boxing here soon, so you're right. Things will change. The whole dynamic of the UFC will change. Damn, son. Hey, we're already at 85 likes, bro. We're definitely going to hit 100. You guys want a Bon Ripsky. You got 12 minutes to get me to 100 likes, and I'll do it. Special edition. Never do it in the afternoon normally, but today I'm doing it. I think give Alex what he wants. If he wants to go to heavyweight, give it to him. If he wants an Ankalaev rematch later, give it to him. If he wants it sooner, give it to him. If he wants it stateside, not in Abu Dhabi, give it to him. Because Alex Pereira has held the fort down for the UFC over the past year or two. And I think he deserves to be treated with a bit of special treatment, a bit at least. Yeah, this is 100 likes special edition, bro. This is the church of what's happening in MMA, bro. We're pulling a Joey Diaz. Welcome to the church of what's happening in MMA. Church. Yo, what's up, you motherfuckers? Hey, we're one subscriber away from my stream goal. 47,355 is the stream goal. Hit the subscribe. Hit the subscribe. I know we got enough people to run the subscribe count up, so hit the subscribe. The Church of AJ. Church. Radtke, Belal, Ji-Yoon Lee, Navajo, Natália Silva. What do you think, bro? I think that is a ballsy-ass parlay, and I respect you for that. Bomb rips, bro. When am I doing bomb rips on a fucking Wednesday? Never, but I'm doing it today. I'm in a good mood, and I feel like I want to bless you guys with a specialty stream, you know? We're 93 likes. We're 7 away from making it happen, so hit that damn like. You understand? The UFC hugs John's nuts, but not Alex's. What gives? Unfortunate, bro. Unfortunate. I got to take a star of death. I'm just on stream like this, freaking out. Dana White is as close to a scorned woman as it comes. I think he's took some shit from his bosses that aren't his buddies from high school anymore. I think shit came down over the sphere. Maybe it did. Dana seems like he's ready to check out and go into fucking boxing now. Yag Shmaradov versus Ankalaev in the works. Poor sources. What sources? Dovletsan Yag Shmaradov is going to debut in the UFC fighting Magomed. They fought in 2014 and Ankalaev won. Where'd you hear that? I'm not hearing anything like that. I swear people just make things up. Yeah. Bro, 3 stars of death. I'm going to be gone. KZ's more my boy, the your boy. What are you talking about? Brenda, what do you mean? The Theo Vaughn, Joey Diaz podcast. Weirdly, I started watching that last night. Very weird coincidence you mentioned that. Most confident picks are coming out a little bit after this stream, bro. A little bit after. Not too far after. A little bit after. Dana probably knows UFC peaked with McGregor. Now he's just checked out mentally, I guess. I hope not, but I guess. Oh, Ruben Carter. Yeah, the most unreliable source of MMA news in the history of MMA news. The hiking relieved your anxiety. Needed a good shit weights experience. Hey, we're 4 likes away. You guys got 9 minutes or less, actually. 8 minutes to get me 4 likes. Hit the like, bro. It's a Wednesday. Hit the like. Show some love. Let's get 100 likes. What the fuck? How do I get my full card research done so early in the week? Because I start on Thursday. Like tomorrow, I start doing notes for the next card. And then I do some on Saturday, too. But yeah, bro, I start my notes early, bro. I'm going to do notes tomorrow. I'm probably going to do at least 5 to 6 fights. And then come Saturday, I'll probably do another 3 to 5. And then Sunday, it'll just be a few. Then I drop the video. I will say, like, you have to look ahead. Thursday, after I finish this week's best MMA bets, I look ahead to the next week, right? Because I have to now. So start a little early, bro. I used to wait till Sunday, but I realized I don't like doing it all in one day because it's cramming in notes. And I like to sleep on some of my prelim picks. UFC in person live reaction. Listen, I'm happy to be on stream though. Wow, the people smashed the fuck out of the likes today. The people smashed the fuck out of the likes today. Respect to you guys. Fuck yeah. You guys are fucking awesome, bro. Shout out to the community smashing the fuck out of the likes. Smashing the absolute piss out of the likes. You're going to bet Stirling decision? He might get a counter shot KO, though. He might do it. Bro, the fight campaign this week's going to be crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy. All right, the people have asked for it. I shall deliver it. Gremlin AJ on the screen. Gremlin AJ making his way. Making my way downtown, walking fast. Can you hear it at least? Can you hear it? Do the people hear the Ripskis? That's all I need. I need them to hear it. Making my way downtown, walking fast. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bro, I saw a lot of tickets are for sale for UFC 315, but are those resale tickets or those legit ass tickets? Are those legit ass tickets or those resale? Because there's a difference. The mic is smoking, chat. The mic is smoking. The mic is on fire. The mic is burning up. Campfire conversations, bro. You really want that, Doug. You're funny. Hell yeah, Ryan Rose. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, there's unsold seats. Damn, bro. Holy fuck, man. You know why, bro? Canada's very liberal, right? So the UFC being so tied up with Trump, they're like, yo, we're fucking rebelling against the product. We're all signing with PFL if we're from Canada. Canada supports the PFL. Listen, if Joe Biden wanted to win an election, he should have went to a UFC event. Can you imagine Joe Biden's fucking like if there was a Democrat candidate that was like a hardcore UFC fan, that would like change the whole perception of the Democrat Party, and they'd sneak some fucking moderate fucking picks in from the MMA moderates, bro. I swear to God, you think it's a joke, man. We like a leader that has common interests. It is true when you feel like somebody has nothing in common with you. He get booed, but if they keep showing up, I'm telling you, it would change over time. If it was an authentic fan that was Democrat, I'm telling you, you would actually gain fucking votes from MMA fans. People don't realize, man, you know what makes and breaks the elections? It's actually the UFC fans that make or break the elections. We are the small percentage that determines the true winner of these elections. You think it's a fucking joke? You think I'm crazy? The swing states are filled with UFC fans, bro. And Trump going to the events is what won him the election. You think it's a joke? You think it's a fucking joke. You guys think it's crazy, but trust me, they view, oh, shit, man. Trump, he's a common guy. He likes the UFC. Fuck it, I'm voting for him. A centrist American first president, hard, bro. Being a centrist is tough with fucking, the other members of the government. Yeah, exactly. They wouldn't be authentic fans, Vince G. But I'm saying if there was an authentic fan and it wasn't fake, if it was real, if it was genuine, if it was like Trump's fandom, it would work. The UFC fans are the swing community. I'm telling you, we are the swing state. You're right, AJ. If Trump had never returned up in an event before, probably say he'd be booed, but then isn't. The same would happen with anyone I know. It's a valid take, Brendo. I love when BJ takes a rip and starts a political rant. Listen, bro. The UFC wins elections. You think it's a joke? The bought and paid for, so you only have the extremes. I love a moderate. I feel like the moderates would be awesome. Moderates would be fucking fantastic, but it just doesn't work, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I wish it was different, but I really don't think the moderates work. They should work, though. Politics is all theater. I guess so. I guess so. Politics is all theater. Bum, 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 bum. I'm excited, chat. I'm excited, chat. Hey, we're at 109 likes. Shout out to the people for spamming the likes. You guys spam the likes today. You didn't hit the likes. You guys fucking spam the like button. You guys spam the fucking like button, bro. You went, bah, bah, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. Spam that motherfucker. Shout out to the savages spamming the like button, bro. I've won you a lot of dollars. You joined the community. Sorry it took me this long. Listen, hit the join members button, okay? Become a member today. I promise you, you'll enjoy Thursdays at least as a member. So if you don't know what I do on Thursdays, I fucking bring a members only day. So we do the members only stream at the end of the day, the late night live, the live chat breakdown, the discussion amongst the people. It's the people's picks. The late night live is just the perfect name, but it's more than just a late night live. I bring members on too. I'm doing it this week. We're bringing on at least 3 members to talk about their pay-per-view picks, to talk about their favorite pay-per-view bets. I'm trying to see what the Savages got for me. All right. I'm trying to see what the Savages got for me. 500 more likes and AJ does a line. Ryan Rose, I ain't doing no lines. Doing MMA recap of the latest news, just getting online. I'll give you the fucking 2-minute tangent. Alex Pereira is threatening to leave the UFC because his needs are unmet. Now, exactly what that means, we don't know. Could be a potential timeline of a fight against Magomed Ankalaev. Could be some type of financial thing. Could be interest in a different matchup that's not on Ankalaev and the UFC is denying it. Could even be him asking to do a match in TKO boxing. I don't know the details, but he is not happy with the UFC right now and threatening to leave the promotion, which, yeah, that's never a great sign. That's never a great sign. That's not a good sign at all. Outside of that, we're kind of waiting on this weekend. Like, we got Steve Garcia versus Calvin Kattar announced. That's a badass fight. I'll pick Steve Garcia early, but there's really not too much going down right now. We're waiting for more, man. Thank you for the $5, Brett Dumas. I appreciate the fuck out of you, buddy. Hey, Daniel S. Royal Pain 916. Thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate the hell out of you, buddy. Hey, we're at 115 likes as well. You guys have been savages today, bro. The Wednesday stream is savage. You know why? It's because I know everybody's so excited for the lock, bro. Everybody's so excited for the lock, bro. I'm bringing heat with the lock. 200 likes for a gravity hit, bro. I'm not trying to fucking, be zooted like falling asleep, bro. I'm trying to keep my energy high. I'm trying to have a high energy high. A little CBD Lion Ripsky make you feel good, One that makes you feel excited for what's coming. And I'll tell you what's coming. I'll tell you what's coming, bro. I'll tell you what's coming. This week's Best MMA bets with savagery. This week's most savage MMA bets. The lives, love, and politics is shoved down our throats during football and basketball, but God forbid the other side gets involved with UFC. I think that's where the beef lies. Like, if you're looking at basketball, bro, they weren't visiting the White House when Trump was in office, man. I think that's weird. It's like, just fucking visit it. What are we overthinking? What are we really overthinking? Hey, Yoel Perez, thank you for becoming a member, you certified savage. I appreciate the fuck out of you, Yoel. Big W. Big W to that certified savage. What a gangster he is, man. What a gangster he is. He's a certified G. He's a certified G. Love you, AJ. Thanks for the videos. Of course, bro. I'm bringing the heat too. I got more content coming. Today is a good day. I'm not going to stream later, but I'm doing a video right after this stream. Because I'm not streaming in the evening and it's a pay-per-view week, I said to myself, I should probably do this week's Best MMA bets as early as possible. I know sometimes I release it late at night, but today we're going to release that video a little bit earlier than usual. So I'm pretty excited for it, man. I hope you guys enjoy the picks, man. I'm looking forward to it. I'm really excited. Genuine excitement I feel right now for this week's Best MMA bets. Genuine. The nickel fraud check. How big of a fraud check is it? It's small size. If I lock Jiyun Lee, you're going to throw a band on it since me and Betsam have the same. All right. Well, you'll find out soon. Find out, bro. Is one. No, it's not one. What the fuck? It's 253 right now. That video, I want to cook it up. I mean, I'll stay here for, a little bit longer, but then I'll sign off and get to work. Chat. Also, I'm bringing the fitness check-in back this Friday. I've been on a fitness check-in hiatus, but, I'm 191 pounds. I'm down 14 from the start, but I feel like, there's still a lot of work to be done. I want to get down realistically 180 flat, but if I could get a shredded 170 fucking 8, that would be crazy. I'd even get as low as 175, just be ripped as fuck, like fight shape, Just try and maintain that super leanness. But small steps to the moon, slowly but surely. We're not rushing it. The results are coming with time. And, I'm taking it one step at a time, one day at a time. And that's it. $2 to support the dream. Thank you, Trev Bot, for doing more than just the $2, though. You tune in every day and you enjoy this shit, man. It all comes down to having people enjoy the content, man. And I'm glad that you guys are enjoying the fuck out of these live streams, man. So shout out to Trev Bot for $1.99. I appreciate the dude. I appreciate the G. How was that gift card, Trev Bot? Yeah, I'm assuming you got it. You know what I'm saying? You didn't report it in. You took it, right? Which is smart, bro. You know, the car was traded. What are you going to do? You can't chase down the previous owner. You're checking at 188. That's fighting weight, but needs 7 pounds less fat, 7 pounds more muscle. Well, you got to lock in then. You got to lock in. You have a nerve issue weights experience. I hope it goes away. I hope it goes away soon, weights. You think Canadians are worse than Aussies? Why, KZ? Why are Canadians worse than the Aussies? Serious question. I don't get it. Why? I don't understand why. Tell me why. Tell me why, bro. Why are they worse? Oh, okay. No, the Aussies still have the savages, right? Whoa, whoa, whoa. True. The Aussie fighting skill is higher. Yeah, I don't know why they bring shit up like that, Doug. Doesn't make sense. They're idiots. That's why they do it. They're idiots. They're idiots. That's why they do it. Y'all Americans shouldn't be talking your best prospect just got cooked. Is Bo Nickel really the best prospect or the most hyped prospect? Americans cry over spilled milk. Listen, we have good talent though. Canada, I don't know. There's not a GSP. You're gonna get yourself a vacuum. Shout out to you, Trevbot. It's a good choice. It's a good choice, bro. Get yourself a fucking nice vacuum. Europe runs the show in MMA. When I think of elite MMA, do I really think of Europe though? I don't. I don't think of Europe at all. Who y'all got? Radtke or Shevchenko? Radtke, maybe second round KO. You like Canada better than Australia? You lived there for 3 years in Aus? That's kind of crazy. Damn. You're starting to doubt American wrestling? Understandable, Dave Vega. Very understandable. We have the heavyweight champ, welterweight champ, and the soon to be bantamweight champ, USA. Sean O'Malley, though, I don't know, dude. I don't know. What's up with Alex? Right there. He's upset at the UFC. They're not giving him what he wants. Doug, you know, I don't want to see it, bro. You know why? Because I don't want to feel sad for it. I think Aldo's a decent pick. I feel like Aldo's got a solid chance. I think he can win. The worry is Aldo, though, sells. Aldo could sell. That's fair. Aldo could sell. It's a worry. That's true. There's not as many elite gyms in Canada. Fair, Braden King. You hate John Jones until they bring up the USA versus the world arguments. Then he comes in, yo. Poetan's upset, Nacho Guy. He doesn't like his current, I guess, beef with the UFC as he wants something different than they're offering him. I talked about it. I don't know exactly what it could be, but it seems like a contract issue. Either it's he doesn't want to fight on Kalaev, Or he wants to fight Ankalaev in a different time period than the UFC is asking. Average salary in NHL is 3.5 million. That's why Canadians rather play hockey. No, I get it. I mean, bro, hockey is like Canada's national sport, and I think it's badass. If I was in Canada, you try to make it in hockey first. If it doesn't work in hockey, then you get into fighting. Listen, Canada's a cool place, man. I want to check it out. I haven't been. I mean, I went when I was like 2 years old, bro. I don't remember. I want to go to Canada though. I want to see what Canada's all about. I do. I want to see. Canada's national sport is not lacrosse. You lying. Best player in the NBA is Canadian. Well, listen, the sports are cool, bro, but the fight game is sick. That's how I always felt. Listen, pro sports are awesome, but the fight game is awesomer. You know what I'm saying? The fight game hits different. But it's, of course, bro, the fight game's hell. The fight game's harder. The fight game's more worrisome, more tiring, more dangerous. Getting kneed in the face is a lot worse than, getting fucking checked. Even though getting checked would suck. In hockey, getting kneed directly to the face is probably a lot worse. Breaking your fucking schnoz. With the intent of fucking you up is that why MMA is more intense. But on the other side, though, you can try to defend, right? Fucking try to stay slick. You try to stay slick and shit. Boom, 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 boom. We have 2 elite gyms in the whole country. That's the problem. I guess so, Miladipoy. Fight game is brutal because the pay is so shit compared to other sports, considering the risk. Fair. Listen, fight sports are fucking terrifying. We need Savage Brendo J at the Fight Companion this week. I know we need him Savage, bro. It's like India now there. Damn, Brandon King. Okay. TriStar is the fucking one gym they got. Niagara top team is not an elite gym. Who's the best fighter from there right now? Who's the best fighter from there? I honestly don't know. I don't know who the best fighter from there is. Bro, I think Benoit Saint Denis is about to whoop Propelek. Mike Malott's the best guy there. I want to look at something real quick. Let me check something real quick. Where's my boy Mike Malott? I mean, to be fair, Aaron Jeffrey's there. Jasudavicius is there. I mean, there's a few names there. And he was also working out with Team Alpha Male. But Team Alpha Male really doesn't have much going on right now. Like, they really don't. Like, they have a lot of fighters, but nothing big is really working for them. Any idea what happened to Poatan? Just heard the news. I think it's something about the timeline of his return that the UFC wants, whether sooner or later, I don't know. Something about maybe him wanting to do a different fight. Maybe he wants to go to heavyweight. Maybe he wants to do a boxing match in the in-between. I don't know. But he is pissed off. It's like starting to remind me of the Ngannou situation a bit. So we shall see in coming days, I'm assuming. If Aldo wins, will he be banned for the MMA hour? Nah. Just because he beat the Helwani doppelganger, he's not getting banned. Somebody's fucking car alarm is going off outside. Can you shut that shit off? That's what I hear. Sounds like it's down the street. What's up, AJ? What's up, Sandro? I'm doing good. I'm just hearing this car alarm. It's not my car. No way. AJ shut that shit off. The video, it's real. I'll just have to tolerate it for the rest of the day. All good. Finally shut off. Finally shut off. It finally shut off. You might be going to Hollywood Weights Experience. Shout out to you, bro. Wonder if you're going to have to deal with Harvey Weinstein at all, you know? Be prepared to take him out to dinner, you know? Imagine with someone watching your stream, I hear that alarm too. Oh, shit. Can you imagine? You imagine one of you guys live near me? That'd be really weird. I'd be like, what's up, man? Yeah. I'd be like, yo, man, me? I'm not MMA expert. You saw me play, man. Nah. What's my name? Steve. Steve what? Green. Steve Green. I'm Steve Green. Nice to meet you. Oh, you look just like this guy I watch on YouTube. Same hair, everything. You sure it's like, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm a doppelganger. I don't know. I have no idea, man. Well, you know, I hope you have a good day, man. Good luck with that. Well, man, no, can I at least get a picture with you? Like to show him, like, this would be crazy. You know, he'd be like, oh, this guy looks just like AJ. I don't do photos. I don't feel comfortable. Please, can you give me space, man? Please, man. You sure? Okay, man. Okay. Thanks. I'm Steve Green, and I approve this message. I'm Steve Green, and I approve this message. Bro, without the hat, you won't even recognize me. You've been playing VR boxing. It's good cardio. That's fucking awesome. I might have to get it. It seems pretty fun. Steve Green. No, I don't have YouTube Premium at the moment. No, I do not. I hope he's not Daniel S. That guy's a freak. That guy's annoying. Yuri Prohaska swims 30 meters under the ice in a frozen lake. That's fucking crazy. What the hell? That is insane, actually. That's one of the craziest things I've ever fucking seen. I do not understand that. Fuck. Count me out of doing any shit like that. You got to get it, man. You're a savage. You're one guy who should. How much you're grinding on here? All right, Poker 363. They should give it to me, bro. I think content creators with 50,000 subs or more should get it. So I should get it this summer. That'd be sick. If they could just, hey, if you're a content creator, you have 50,000 subs or more, we'll give you a free YouTube premium. And I'd be like, bang, bro. I'd feel like a king. I feel like a king. You know? You highly recommend VR Thrill of the Fight 2. It's that good? Shit, I might have to fucking do it. I might have to pull a trigger. Bang, bang, bang. I hope Fury doesn't die training one day, Braden King. The Canelo fight proves why UFC is better. I heard that was the worst boxing match in a while. You bought the headset just for the game. How much did it all cost in total? I'd love VR. Bro, I've done the Thrill of the Fight 1 a couple times, but I never done Thrill of the Fight 2. You can work out and game at the same time. It's a good workout. It's a good shit. It's a good shit. It's so bad, it's unplayable. Damn. The only game I kind of want to get down with right now is Oblivion Remastered. You only play online? They don't have an offline mode? Boxing has a little run, and then all of a sudden it's taken over MMA. MMA gives more over the year and puts out better fights. I agree, Doug. I agree. I think it's like boxing's doing okay right now. And it's like, hey, let's just hype up boxing to a point that it's doing so good. Oh my God, boxing's fucking amazing. Boxing's popping off right now. Oh, yeah. It's like, listen, they had a good card. That's cool. That's great. It's great that they had a good card. I'm happy for them having a good card. That's nice they had a good card. It's good that boxing has, names, right? But you can't tell me that it's going to take over UFC. You can't tell me it's going to beat UFC. It's just not going to happen, bro. The UFC typically is much more entertainment value. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? What's up, Jersey girl? Hey, Movie J. What's up, Jersey gal? Jersey gal. I'm doing good. How's your day going? Listen, I'm on point today. All right. I'm recording my video right after this stream, Jersey girl. I'll take you to the fucking movies. All right. I don't want to fucking hear nothing besides, oh my God, it's so nice here to be at the movies. And I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's a nice time, It's a nice time, you know what I'm saying, Jersey girl? MMA has way more big stars right now, right? Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. What's good, Noah Chavez? You're so pumped for Charles Radtke versus Mike Malott, USA versus Canada. I'm Canadian. I'll be rooting for Radtke. Sean Shelby's a savage. It's going amazing. Noah going to the movies. Yo, well, shout out to you, Jersey girl. I appreciate you calling me productive. Thank you. Thank you. Love you and see you in a bit, It'll be fantastic. Yeah, we're going to see Sinners. I'm looking forward to it a lot. It should be pretty cool. Does Jersey girl call you AJ or DeVito? She calls me AJ. The right name. Boxing is rigged. Fury lost to Francis, and that decision would never happen in the UFC. Did he get absolutely robbed? I don't know. Zinners, bro. We're going to see Zinners, actually. It's a movie about the production of Zyn pouches. They go in depth about every process in making a Zyn pouch, man, and the Zyn experience. I would actually watch that. If Zyn released a documentary, I would watch a 90-minute Zyn documentary while I got a Zyn in, just sitting there fucking like this. I'd be like, wow, wow, wow. AJ on the regular, Antonio, if shit's about to get real. That's funny. That's funny as shit. You saw a crappy version of Home, great movie. Yeah, bro. You got to watch that shit in theaters, though, I feel like. There's certain movies, and I live by this. And Jersey Girl probably should agree, because listen, she's going to agree with everything I fucking say. I think that there are certain movies that are designed for theater, a fucking high action movie or like an intense horror movie, or a film even that has like a very deep, powerful storyline with like wow moments. I feel like that it feels big if it's on the big screen. But I think with like comedies and shit, like if you're telling me we got an Adam Sandler movie, I'm not gonna go to the theater. That's why it's getting released on fucking Netflix. I watch that shit at home, right? Funny little films, you get a laugh, joke around, like that type of movie. I ain't watched that in theaters. Did I pick up those glasses yet? What do you mean? I don't have the Fighting Nerds glasses are not here. I don't know where they went. I don't know. The cups? Yeah. Yeah. Fully clean. You know what I'm saying? Spotless. Bon appetit. Bon appetit. If you get the VR headset, definitely get the warranty. The sweat can mess up. That's good to know. Don't come in chat demanding me to clean a cup. You mean in here? That's funny as fuck. I thought you meant the glasses. I'm looking for the fucking Fighting Nerds glasses. Yeah, the movie at the theater, it becomes better, man. It's a deeper experience. I completely agree. Yes, sir. Like Top Gun 2, must watch in theater. Also, great comedies because you hear everyone else laughing. I guess like if it's truly like a fucking magical comedy. Big Sky, you think about going to a local MMA gym? Good weights, you need it. AJ has 10 dirty glasses on his desk. It's supposed, no, I don't, bro. I've a couple mugs, bro. Desk is clean as fuck. All right, it's not clean as fuck, but it's not 10 dirty glasses, bro. It's not 10, bro. Stop. It's not even one glass here. It's mugs. Respectfully, mugs. Respectfully, mugs. I'm a respectable guy, okay? I don't leave glasses around. I leave mugs around. You know what I'm saying? Do I have a couple energy drink cans in here? Yes. Am I gonna lie and say I don't? I can't now. Jersey Girl fucking exposed my ass. What the fuck? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm fucking around. I don't have that much shit on my desk. Probably like 7 things. I didn't hear Usman was crying. My elf glass, I don't know, bro. I haven't really been using it. No pee bottles, bro. I always dump that shit. Oh, damn, bro. We got over 120 likes today. Look at this shit. Look at this. Almost 130 likes from these 6 savages. Holy shit. My mother's texting me. Boom, 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 boom. You talking about upstairs? Oh, Jersey Girl. That's funny. It will. Don't worry. I ain't going to leave no bullshit. It's not going to be a mess. What do you think? I'm a clean guy. Brendo, that's the rumor. Brendo. I don't know nothing about that. That's a rumor, bro. That's a chat rumor that I piss in bottles during the stream. Not this stream. Take the rubbish out. That's funny. Jones vacating heavyweight to Big Ank? Maybe. Dude, sometimes I don't feel like getting up during the streams. Like the pay-per-views and shit. Fuck no. I'd rather just sit down the whole time and relax. Nah, poker. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not a disrespectful type of person, bro. I crack jokes, but I'm not like a bullying type. It's not in my nature, bro. It's just not. It's not in my fucking nature. Bum, 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 bum. Brendo, I am neither confirming nor denying. Okay? Saying I don't know. Hey, let's go, uses. Yeah, I'm excited for a movie day. Listen, guys, I got to get my video done. I'm going to the fucking movies tonight, bro, with Jersey Girl. Should be a good time. I'm looking forward to it a lot. Genuinely excited to go. So, shout out to the people. See you later to Jersey Girl. Love you. Love you to the chat as well. And yeah, your boy's about to cook. I got a video to record. I got work to get done. It's not even 3:30. I'm on point. My goal is to fucking start that shit at 3:30. And look at that. It's 3:20. They call me AJ on time, Jersey Girl. You hear me? I'm talking to you specifically now. I'll definitely give you guys a review. Tomorrow afternoon, I'll give you a movie review. Shout out to the good people in the chat. I love each and every one of you savages. I'm about to sign off and get to work. So see you guys for this week's Best MMA Bets. Love you all. Thank you for hitting the likes, and make sure you subscribe if you're new. See you later. Peace out.